Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. Taylor here. So, for today's Let's Get Packing video, I am going to be reviewing the Energizer LED video lights. So, this is a light that you can put on top of your camera or like put it on like a tripod like I have right here, and it will help light whatever you're trying to look at and make everything look a lot better. And I wanted something that I could, that was small and that I could take with me, put on my camera if I need be, wherever I'm going and with whatever I'm gonna be doing, and it can like light the room or the area that I'm at and everything. So let's find out if this light is something that you should be taking on your next trip on this episode of Let's Get Packing. So now the first thing to sort of notice about this is I do like the box. It is pretty nice and it kind of like opens up like this. I like that. Now it does say on here that it has 72 LED bulbs. It's 4 watts of power and 500 lux, or whatever that means, illumination. So basically it can go on top of a tripod, on top of your camcorder, on top of your camera. It actually has a little piece that actually like slides into the camera. I really liked it. It is extremely bright. It will brighten up like the entire room. Like if you look at that, see, and then you can see like the difference it has from like the other side of the camera. It definitely does work in terms of brightening up things. It also comes with 2 different like filters that you can place over the lights, so you can have it a little bit darker if you want, or you can have it a lot brighter. And it also has a little dimming switch on the back, so you can set the brightness at what you want it to be, which is very nice, and I did love. So it really worked for that. It does really light up the area if you're like outdoors and stuff like that. Now, it's not gonna like light up like a huge outdoor area or whatnot, because it is pretty much a kind of straightforward light. It is a little bit different than like my ring light that I have that like I'm filming, that I'm using right now, because that like is in a circle, so it actually like kind of fully sort of it spreads around the light, so it makes it a lot brighter. Whereas this, it is really bright, however it's sort of a more direct light. It's just gonna go straight onto like an object, so there is kind of a difference when it comes to using it. But if you are somewhere where it's dark, where it's not well lit, then it's definitely something that I would have. It's made a lot of my pictures and videos come out a lot brighter, which has been very nice. Now, the one downside to it, actually there's a couple downsides to it. One, it has a very big battery. The battery is like this, so it's kind of, it's a rechargeable camera battery, but this is honestly a big battery. I mean, it's bigger than even the battery for my DSLR, so it's a very big battery. And the charging block for it is also really big as well. Like that's very, very thick. Like, you see that? It also has like, it kind of like has this part that detaches. I'm not really sure why or what that's for, but it has that. But yeah, whenever you put the battery in here, like, yeah, that's kind of a monster. Comparing it to like, this is the one for my Canon. It's like a little bit longer, but it's not nearly as thick. Do you see the difference there? Yeah, so this is that, it's like really thick. I'm not really sure why. So that's sort of like one annoying thing about it. And then the other thing is going to be charge time and the time the battery lasts. This on a full charge will give me a good like 45 minutes of just continuous light, which isn't that long depending on how long you think you're going to need to be using it, where you're going, or things like that. So I wasn't super happy with that, and it also takes a very long time to charge. I mean, you're talking about, it basically takes the same amount of time to charge as it does to die. So that's a really long charge time, and compared to how much time you actually get to use it. Especially if you're using it on like full power, then yeah, it's really going to die. If you have it like kind of dimmed or whatever, you can maybe get up to an hour out of it, possibly. But yeah, the battery life and the charge time really sucks. So I mean, I only use it if I'm traveling, and if I'm somewhere where it's night and there's not enough light or whatever, then that's when I'll use it. Otherwise, I don't really use it. And also what I typically do is I like turn it off as soon as I'm done, so it's kind of like off, on, off, on. But I mean, like, but it does honestly make pictures and everything look a lot better. So it's one of those good with the bad sort of things. Now, I do think that this is at a price point of $41.99 on Amazon. I will link it below. I do think that for the price point that it is a good light. Considering what else you can get for around that price, I would say that this is definitely one of the better options. One of my favorite things about this, and one of the things to definitely point out, is that this is a standalone light, meaning that it has its own battery. It doesn't need to be attached to the camera. You can put it on a tripod. So considering that, like, especially if I have a microphone on top of my camera, so I have nowhere to put this light. So if I wanted to carry it around and like with this tripod and then have a light that I like hold or something like that, then I have that option as well. Whereas some other lights, they might actually attach to the camera, and then you might not be able to have your microphone, or there'd be nowhere to put it. So I definitely think that for that reason that this is very good. It also is, like I said, very bright. It is a very direct light, but it is very bright, and that's a very important thing when you're trying to light up whatever it is that's dark. And the fact that it does have its own little filters that you can change out with those two different filters, that's very good. It's always best practice to like use whatever filters you can in the real world before actually taking the picture of the video. It's always going to look better than doing it after the fact. So I do like that as well. The battery it's not great, but you know, if you're going out, chances are you might not need more than like an hour of battery life out of this. Or maybe you'll have something in your backpack or whatever to where you are able to charge the battery. You know, or it is a camera type battery. It is very big, but you can always buy extra batteries as well. So that is an option as well. All in all though, I would say that this is definitely pack worthy for the price that it is. Now, if you're trying to get really good exposure and you're trying to get all over and have light that spreads around more so than direct light, then a ring light might be the better way to go. Some cameras do have ring lights that are made for that camera. They are smaller, they fit around the lens. Others don't. It just kind of depends. I would definitely suggest looking into it to see what is the right option for you. But if you want something that is really affordable, that will just that you can just attach onto your camera and also carry independently by itself, then I would say that this is definitely the way to go. This is definitely going to be a lot cheaper than most ring lights that are available now anyway. So this is definitely one to really consider getting if you're wanting lighting for your camera. And with that, we're going to move on to the next thing, which is going to be the pop of the video. And today's pop of the video is Jack Jack. I don't know if you guys have seen Incredibles 2 yet. I don't know if you've ever seen The Incredibles. If you haven't seen The Incredibles, what's wrong with you? Like, it's one of the best Disney films ever. Anyways, but Incredibles 2 came out a few months ago, and it was just amazing. Like, it was really worth the wait. But anyways, so I love Jack Jack. I saw him today and I was like, you know what? Jack Jack seems like a video inspiration if I've ever heard one. So yeah, so super cute. Love Jack Jack. Look at that. So cute. So cute. Anyways, I will link him down below if you guys want to get him from Amazon. I will also link this down below as well if you guys want to purchase this or look at some other different options to purchase from Amazon. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you did. Make sure to hit the little bell notification next to the subscribe button. That way you're notified as soon as I make new videos. I make new videos every single week, and I'll see you guys around the world. Bye.